Today I'm going to be playing a Patreon deck from Bob the Warrior. Unlike most of my Patreon decks, this time I wasn't given a specific list. I was just asked to build a deck with Snowfury Giant, Lesser Sapphire Spellstone, and Command the Elements, and this is what I came up with. So generally with Command the Elements, I think you want to have a pretty low curve and a lot of overload cards, and we can do that pretty well in Wild, because we get things like Beakered Lightning, we get Crackle, and we get some really powerful 3-mana cards that really abuse the first part of the quest line that unlocks your overloaded mana crystals. So that's a really nice spot to land Druid Defender or even Elemental Destruction. Druid Defender also happens to be a reasonably strong card with the Sapphire Spellstone, just a big 3-mana thing. And similarly, Charged Call, just really good on its own, good post-quest, and a 3-mana giant minion that we can play with the Spellstone. Also, it just so happens that a lot of the wild spells that we want to be adding to this deck are nature spells. So Primal Dungeoneer looks really good, and the Primal Dungeoneer can help us draw into our Snowfury Giants, which are sort of the star of the deck. So yeah, I think things came together pretty nicely, but it's just going to be a matter of, is this deck fast enough to keep up in Wild? And we'll have to see how that goes. Not too familiar with Druid. I think we're not keeping Arcane Giant or Overdraft though. If it's a token Druid, which it very well could be, then the Beakered Lightning is pretty good. If this is like a Pirate Druid, then I can go turn 3 Beakered Lightning, Druid Defender, clear their board, play a 2/8, and not be overloaded at all. I think that's a good totem here. You wouldn't coin Mark of the Lotus, would you? Well, my double Beakered Lightning play is still really strong here. Okay, it was stronger than even I realized. Last mage I played against was Secret Mage. I think pretty much every mage in this format is either aggro or combo though, so none of that's great for me. See if I can draw into something useful. Not bad to have an early Spellstone, especially when I have Druid Defenders. So I guess I just play a Defender here, and then I probably don't do anything next turn, but then turn 5 I can Defender Crackle and unlock 4 crystals. Highlander Mage, and they want a 2 off Zephyrus. Shadow Word Pain, I guess. Pretty good turn by me. I think I played it as well as I could have. Snowfury Giant. Is that a turn 7 play I'm smelling? I guess not. It's gonna be turn 8, right? Wait, this still costs 4? I've played... Oh, no, that actually checks out. For some reason, I thought this was going to be way cheaper here. Anyway, I guess I play Canal Slogger. So I guess I'm Canal Slogging on 7, and then Spellstoning on 9. Jeez. Well, I'm glad I have another Canal Slogger here. And, since I drew another giant, I can play one here. So Charged Call makes a 6-drop. That's not super good. Alright, this was a really slow turn for my opponent. I'm happy to see that. Guidance is fine here. So right now, I can play Giant Spellstone next turn. I want to try to wait for Brucon. I still have to play 3 more Overload cards, which I don't have. So let's just go Hex Hero Power, and then next turn we'll make Giants. Oh, you're so uncool, dude. Another Charged Call. I guess I'm just going to take an 8-drop here. Well, it's obviously never the turtle. 7-9 or 2-14 Divine Shield. I really don't want to eat this 12, so I guess I'm going Taunt. Found another giant for my Spellstone, but I guess I'm probably just playing Charged Call Spellstone next turn. Not attacking here because I think it's pretty likely to be Flame Ward. And if my taunt died, I would eat 12, which is not good. Yikes. That's not a very good dragon, at least. Alright, Charge Call. Oh, Charge Devilsaur. Well, I have lethal through Ice Barrier, but not Ice Block. This summons 3 copies, so I don't need board space. Let's see what happens when I go face. GG Mage, we both played really well. Hunter's Quest Hunter, right? So I don't think Beakered Lightning is that good. But the healing from Canal Slogger might be. Not sure how consistently I can find that heal, though. Let's just try to find cheap overload cards. Actually, I think I will keep Canal Slogger. Just seems good in the matchup. Odd Hunter. Oh yeah, they do play the Leper Gnomes, right? So I should pretty consistently find a minion to hit. I'd love to hit a Lightning Bloom this turn. It would be really insane. Okay. I think I'm just gonna... if I coin this out, it gives them some targets for their spells, actually. Let's just Finders Keepers. Alright, let's Bloom. Really insane turn. And the Spellstone is fully upgraded. Maybe I can draw a Lightning Bloom and then like Canal Slogger sticks and then I can copy it or something. That is unfortunate. I guess I did know that card was in the opponent's deck though. Do they even play any spells that can't go face? Like, is not making a totem here to dodge good? Looks like they play Overwhelm and Power Shot. I'll not make a totem. I think the totems are like borderline useless, but obviously if the opponent couldn't abuse them at all, then it would be worth taking something. Do I want to just take the healing here? I could also just make some quest progress. Go Elemental Destruction, Beakered Lightning, and then Overdraft. And then like next turn I play the Canal Slogger and get a 3/3 taunt. Can't really imagine these board clears all being useful. Yeah, I mean this deck plays like almost no minions. I do still need to play 4 Overload cards to find Brucon, but I mean I have 3 Overload cards in my hand. And if I pick up like Lightning Bloom or something, then it becomes a lot easier. There's the Toxic Reinforcements. I do have my Storm for those. Need to play 4 Overload cards. If I play Elemental Destruction, I have no mana next turn, so I don't think that's the play. Let's just go Drukhari Defender. If I need to, I have Coin Canal Slogger. Oh wow, they didn't even hero power with Toxic Reinforcements last turn. I feel like hero powering would have been better than playing aimed shot, right? There's a Bloom. So turn 8, I could Canal Slogger and then copy it a bunch. And that's about the time they're going to have a bunch of Leper Gnomes, so maybe I should play into that. Just play this for the overload. I think 4 Canal Sloggers might win the game on turn 8, but that might also be too late. Wasn't really planning on playing anything this turn. Canal Slogger's really good here, but I don't think I can really die this turn. I mean, if I do die this turn, I don't think +6 health would really save me in the long run. So, hopefully this isn't too bad. I also did hit the Taunt Totem, which could be relevant. Oh god, these Leper Gnomes are 2/1s. I forgot about that. Alright, good turn, good turn. Wonder if I could die here. They just play Tavish and then have like Flare into tracking. Well, I've seen one of each of those already. More Leper Gnomes. Definitely not out of the woods yet. Looks like I am getting 6 more healing, though. I feel like my opponent fucked that up and gave me more healing than I deserved. I don't think there's a way to kill Tavish here. Hopefully Charged Call can do something strong next turn. Rapid Fire on a minion. I feel like I'm very happy to see my opponent playing for board here. I mean, I guess they don't really know that I don't play like Lightning Bolt and Crackle and stuff. So it does make sense for them to not want to be at 4 health here. But I think they probably lose the game for that. Alright, have fun. Classic. Lightning Bloom tends to be really good. Draw some cards. I actually have no clue what Warlock is in Wild now. Are they back to playing Q-Block or something? Let's unlock some mana crystals here. Seems fun, right? Seven free mana. Yeah, looks like some big demon stuff. Do I want to kill that for my opponent? Probably not, since there's this taunt blocking the way. Sure, good cards. Just play that for the overload. Hey, I found my big bad voodoo target. I guess big bad voodoo is the same on all of these, isn't it? This is maybe not a great use of my elemental destruction, but I need to overload. Need to get my Brucon so I can start doing things. Wow, that eats a lot of my deck. Holy shit, that card is good. Why do you even play Skulking Geist? What matchup is that good against? Hunter? Oh boy, another Kazakus potion coming my way. Alright, make some overload progress. I can Beakered Lightning here, I guess. Sure. So I have Brucon next turn with 2 mana to work with. Might just slap a Big Bad Voodoo on it. Actually, I probably want to play Big Bad Voodoo on my Snowfury Giant turn if possible. I'm gonna eat a lot of damage here. Next turn, that is. But I don't expect that deck to have too much burst, so it's probably fine. I can play Storm, Bloom, Giant, Spellstone all in the same turn. Oh, not if I get low-thebbed though. But I guess I just play Storm here and that's fine. I probably shouldn't be making totems. They're just kind of in the way for my Spellstone. At least I got the totem I can trade off. Okay. Probably a pretty average roll for the opponent. Alright, pretty good board for me. My opponent has a Kazakus potion. I think Kazakus potions do maximum of like 5 damage or something. So I would need some more damage on top of that to kill me. Okay. Wow. Am I dead here? Voidlord blocks so much damage. Holy shit. I'm just dead. Wow. Alright, so I've played close to 30 games with this deck, because it was actually pretty fun. But in the end, my conclusion is that it's just too slow. It feels like the Shaman quest itself is too slow for Wild, when 50% of your matchups are Quest Hunter and Quest Warrior. Those decks are just so much faster, it feels like. But then, like, even if you do complete the quest, you still have to play the Brucon, and then you still have to, after that, get value out of, like, Spellstone or Charged Call or whatever. So I think the quest itself is too slow, but then, like, the win condition that we're playing is even slower. So yeah, I think competitively this deck probably doesn't have much merit. I did make some changes to it. I tried to lower the curve a bit by cutting the Drakari Defenders and Elemental Destructions, which were like kind of clunky sometimes. They're really good if they line up properly with the first part of the quest line, but otherwise they end up being a bit awkward and they're not very good against some of the slower matchups where we actually can do Spellstone stuff. And lowering the curve made the quest a little bit more consistent, but I think it just still wasn't quite good enough. I think of the versions I played, I would probably lean toward playing the first version, but more than that, I'd probably lean toward playing Face Hunter or something in Wild.